parts. Okay. Mauri, when you want, you just
Okay, yes.
let us know.
She's there and but it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, Cami had already seen the video, and Aldo, and okay. Rocio, what do you think? What is your opinion about this?
So sorry, Andre, before I go, I just
Yes.
want to say bye-bye.
Okay.
To be disrespectful. I will send a criminal law PPT to Adela so she can share it. Okay?
Okay.
On the platform or
Okay.
I don't know if I can do it here. A ver, por el chat. Si puedo, si no, bueno, Adela ya lo tiene. Okay? It's just an introduction to the topic. Okay?
Okay. The about criminal law?
Yeah, about
Okay.
criminal law. Yeah. For those who were asking for it. Okay. Bye-bye. Sorry.
Bye, Mauri.
Bye.
Good luck.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
Have a nice weekend.
Same to you. Thank
Bye.
you.
Have a
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
bye.
Okay. So I found these new words about this case. I will write it in the chat. Do you know the meaning of this word? Hideous?
Where are you writing?
In the chat. Have you ever heard hideous?
Okay. Videos. ¿Idealizado? No.
No, not really. Maybe if we can see in context here.
Videos.
Okay, after this case.
It's like something awful.
Yes, something horrible. After this case, there was a huge. Sorry?
No, nothing.
Oh,
Horrible.
yes, exactly. But in order not to say horrible, hideous is like implying a lot of cruelty. Okay. After this case that happened in New Delhi, as you said, there was kind of a revolution in the society because it was quite evident that women were not protected. Could you recall some of the declarations of the abuser and killer? What did he say? Was he feeling remorse after having gang raped and almost killed the girl? Did he consider himself to be guilty? What could you get of the video?
I heard that he said it was her fault.
Why?
Because she's a woman and she shouldn't have to be on the street at 9 p.m. or dressed like that. That she had to stay home, take care of the house and the kids, and that men are animal and they have they cannot control themselves. So if they see a woman on the street at 9 p.m., they would immediately rape her because that's how men are, basically.
Thank you, Cami. Yes, you're right. And
Yes.
anything else that you remember?
Yes, the whole thing of all of it, it was the lack of remorse, because the rapist may have make a defense of himself, but he was not he was not feel guilty at all.
He didn't feel guilty.
He
Okay.
didn't feel guilty at all.
Yes, and he even justified, as Cami said, his actions. I don't know if you remember what he said when he discovered. Do you remember what was the penalty for this man who raped her?
The death,
Yes,
death penalty.
yes. They were condemned to be hanged. Yes, muerte por la horca.
Yes.
Can you recall what he said when he found out that he was condemned to die?
I didn't remember that part.
Okay. He said that, he said, don't be so hard with us, yeah? Because if you do this, you're going to inspire.
Yes.
another-
Because they hit the girl
Mhm.
just because she sent how do you say
Resisted.
it?
She fought back.
Yes, she fought back. The only thing that they going to do is that the men, when they rape
Mhm.
those girls at the street, they would kill
them.
them. Yes, at
Exactly.
once,
Exactly.
not 2 weeks later.
Exactly. So if you condemned us, if you're so severe with us, you're going to inspire other rapists to directly kill the victim in order not to be identified, okay? Because their mistake was that they believed she was dead, just like her friend, but she wasn't. So that's awful. And what do you think, how can we relate this? Because at the very end of the video, the journalist says that it's not only in India, it's also in United States. What do you think of that reality in Argentina?
This reality in Argentina is disgusting. This happens often, and it's common to the people think that, you know what I mean? So sometimes, I don't know, to talk about the stereotype and talk about the bodies, and I don't know, the women have to have child and be a good mother, and okay, she has, I don't know, she get dressed like a short, and okay, I'm going to touch her, or I think that it's too common here.
Yes.
It's really common, and in the States, like a little state or province, it's more, you know what I mean? So here, for example, in San Juan, we have a lot of that, a lot of people who think to have a right to, I don't know, to touch a girl or talk about bodies, or it's common. I think that we are like a live in.
Yeah, we are not that far from this case. Yeah.
No.
Because we
absolutely.
When I yes.
Mm.
No.
When
in my society, in my city, you don't see this very often. We don't have so much. So we have some men that kill a woman, but it's not very often.
Okay, it's not something common.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that.
Because we live in a small city.
Yeah,
but
I was thinking the same, because here in San Luis, you know, I mean, I wouldn't, it wouldn't, in no way, yes, in no way I would, I don't know, walk alone from a nightclub to my house at, I don't know, 1 a.m. or maybe, I don't know, later, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 a.m. Yeah, I would not take that risk. But still, San Luis is a small city, and there is like kind of security or the feeling, yeah, that it's not Buenos Aires, all right? So maybe
Yes, I think that it's, how would you say, it's not here. I live in a small town too, but it's not good to feel that we, the women, have afraid to walking alone at 1 p.m.
Yeah,
and we
for
have
sure.
to take care all the time.
Mhm.
This is the point, I think. For sure, here we don't have a rate everything or every day, but sometimes I have to walk, be careful all the time.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course, because we feel
all the time.
vulnerable. Yes, we are vulnerable.
And I went to the court, for example, or do my job like a lawyer. Sometimes I have to, I don't know, make silence with some situation. For example, okay, do you want to make this demand? Okay, give me your phone, or some of that stuff that you say, I'm working, you know what I'm, so
Okay.
I'm not here to give you my phone. And you make
Okay.
me do stuff quickly, you know.
Yes.
I think like this, there are a lot of micromachismos
Yes, you know how to say
around.
machismo in English?
Chauvinism.
Sexism.
Chauvinism.
Yes, chauvinism. Like this.
Chauvinism.
Chauvinism. Or sexism, but
It's a very difficult word.
Sexism.
I
Yes.
remember someday I was to start with that.
Chauvinism.
Chauvinism.
This is the meaning of the machismo?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know.
My woman should look pretty, be there when I get home, cook and clean, look after my babies, and support everything I do. Yes, chauvinism.
I saw earlier a video of a woman that was like, oh, I am going to go to a party after. I will come home by foot. And it appears an article saying she was raped and killed walking home from a party. And then she says, well, better I will take a taxi. And it appears an article that says that she was raped in a taxi and got killed.
Yes.
Well, maybe a bus. There will be more people to protect me. She was raped by every person in the bus.
Yes.
Or with my friends, people that I can trust. And no, she can't, because their friends are also dangerous.
Yes, they may put some
really
drugs on a drink. Yeah, that's pretty common. Here in San Luis is very common. Yeah, not only that, but it happened to me when I went. I don't go out frequently, but last year in, I think, April, May, I went to a nightclub. It was the opening night, and I don't know. I went with two friends, and we drank. We asked for some beer and then a champagne, but we did not see, the barman opening the champagne. And from, I don't know, from a point until I got home, I don't remember anything. And it's not that I had drunk so much. I'm pretty sure. And I talked to my friends and they say the same. Oh my God, I was so wasted. I could not take care of my baby. I don't remember. I felt so sick. And well, I thank God someone picked us up and took us to our houses. But it's very common. As Cami said, you can never feel completely safe. Yeah, because you don't have finally the tools to defend yourself. So it's quite unfair. The reality for women is a pretty dual panorama. So
We never are safe. Never.
no, we're not. No, never.
Never.
Not,
Never.
not.
When I was in secondary school, there was a girl that said that she couldn't give us her house to make a party because there were two guys that she couldn't let in her house,
Mhm.
and we were like, it's okay, because maybe she didn't like them or something like that. But it turns out that two of our classmates raped her, and that's why she didn't want them in her house.
Was she able then to tell this to the police or something?
They were like 15, 14.
Okay, they were quite young.
They were
Yes,
like,
underage.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if something can happen with them because no, they are. Oh my God, yeah, that's so terrible. And we.
Son inimputables.
Yes, I was looking for that word, but I don't know how to say that in English.
I don't know. I don't think that they are inimputables.
La ley 22.278 lo dice.
Let's see.
Te entiendo lo que me decís, pero I think
No, no, está
that the people who makes that stuff are not inimputables. Are, I don't know how to say in English, but it's vivos, you know?
Mm.
I don't know if she told the police. She wasn't my friend, and I didn't want to bother her with questions because I barely knew her. So
Okay.
I don't have much detail.
Okay.
Unansayable, Andrea?
Not imputable to me. How do you say, Aldo? Can you write that in chat? Not attributable.
UNASSAILABLE.
Sorry, I lost your spelling.
No. Wait, I'm gonna.
Yes, so you and S. Unsayable. Let me look for it.
Mm-hmm.
Not open to attack. The town was considered unassailable. The scientists presented, and it doesn't look like something legal. You know, I will ask Adela, but it says
because
like,
in the other sound it wasn't unimputable. I tried to find it in the traductor.
yes, I use always DeepL. Let's see what DeepL says. Unfit for trial. I like this one. Not liable. This is a correct one.
Not liable.
Not liable.
Not liable.
Yes. He's not liable. Yeah. Because liability would be like the responsibility. So they are considered as not being liable under the law because they are 14 or 15, as Cami was telling us. So as regards to the presentation, well, we talked about the measures, the state parties that can change, modify or change their current legislations, take special measures to ensure women's rights. We talk about this also, nationality of the children. Okay. The state's parties are should avoid all forms of traffic of women and exploitation. And okay, what about this child marriage? This is another part of the convention that talks about the right to choose to marry or not. So not here in Argentina, but it is a reality in the world. Here I've got some numbers. Yeah, 12 million girls are married each year before the age of 18, which means 23 girls a minute, nearly 1 girl every 2 seconds in the world is married against their will, okay, because she is underage. And what do you think that the causes of these are? What lies behind the child marriage?
I think since, I don't know, a long time ago, marriage has been used like a contract, not as a union of love.
Okay.
So it's to give their child a good life, or maybe this man in the picture pays the parents to marry their child, or maybe the parents can't give her a good life.
Okay.
So he says, I will give her a good life
Yes,
if
for
she
sure.
marries me.
Yeah, that's, oh my God. That's so shocking. I see this picture and I cannot keep my eye on that picture because I think is, how can I say?
Disgusting.
Yeah, my Lord. I was about to say atroz, but yeah, it's disgusting.
Disgusting.
Yeah, for sure.
Awful.
I will see if the thesaurus give us some help. Have you ever used the thesaurus for synonyms? It's great. Whenever you have to write something formal or abominable, I like that word. Creepy, horrific.
Creepy. I love that word.
Creepy.
Obnoxious, outrageous, repugnant, scandalous, okay, shameless, shocking, vulgar, revolting, okay, hideous, the word we were talking about before. So here we have, you have in the thesaurus like many options to say, yeah, to say one thing, synonyms. I always teach my students, for example, what do you think about that? I think it's good. No, you cannot say good. Yeah, what is good and what is wrong? What is right and what is wrong? What is good? So this is an example, okay? Exceptional, positive, satisfactory, okay? I find the thesaurus very practical.
Valuable.
Yeah, valuable. Okay. So as Cami was saying, this is fueled by poverty, mainly inequality, also traditions. Yeah, if we think about San Martin, our hero, our national hero, he married a girl, a 15-year-old girl. Remedios de Escalada was 15. So, and he was 37 or something. I don't remember.
I think that this is depend of the where we position in our history, because it's not the same to child marriage now in
2022
century.
21st century.
The first century.
21st.
And it's not the same like San Martin 8 years, you know.
Yeah, so it's also depends, yes, on traditions, culture.
It depends on the history.
And history. But we cannot deny that it violates those girls' rights. They won't have a normal childhood. Yes, they will have to become women from one moment to the other and to accomplish certain functions or tasks that's to be with her husband. Yeah. So
there is a saying that it's like boys will be boys, but girls will be women.
Oh, that is so interesting, Cami. Boys will be boys, but girls will be women. Yes. And I had a training course about mediation, you know, a lawyer gives us that training course at school to deal with problematic situations, you know, abuse, violence, etc., etc. And yeah, she told us that until girls are 13 years old, it might be considered, you know, to have sexual relations with for example, an older boy is considered as abuse. But after they are 13, they have right practically or virtually to do anything they want with their bodies, you know, to get a tattoo on, you know, to have relationships, and when they are 16, they can, I don't know, liarse las trompas, hacerse una cirugía, okay, without the parents' permission. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that, I don't know, everything is a bit twisted now because they are still girls, even though they are ready to be mothers because the hormones are prepared for that. They are still children, you know, the mentality is a child.
The child.
Of a child, yes. So thanks, Cami. That's sad, but it's true in many ways. So it is declining, yes, the rates of child marriage. Now that we have, maybe with the media,
And maybe,
yes,
and maybe it hides sales of women too. Some families.
of course. I was reading about a girl in Africa, a psychiatrist who helped girls in Africa, and she was telling about the case of, I think that the name of the girl was Champy or something like that, and she had been raped by her dad, her brother, and I don't remember if also the grandfather. And after that, she was sold to be like prostituted, to have sexual relations for $1 with more or less 40 people a day. So it was hideous. It was horrible. It was so shocking. And well, this psychiatrist in the book tells us about the situation of Champy and the girls. She was always in a corner, hugging herself and balancing, and she did not want anyone to touch her because she related directly the sense of someone touching her with being hurt. Yes, because she was raped and sold by her own family. So and in Africa, the reality is pretty awful. Okay, finally, we're going to talk about workplace discrimination. We mentioned something about the
Glass ceiling.
Sorry?
The glass ceiling.
The
glass ceiling.
Oh, the glass ceiling. Yes. Sorry, I heard something about ghost. The ghost feeling. And I was
or the sticky place. The sticky place.
okay. Yeah, the glass ceiling that we cannot go over it. So it consists on treating someone unfavorably because of a personal characteristic. And well, this is pretty common, you know, the sexual harassment, as Rocio told us, okay, not because I am a woman, I have to give you my phone number, or because I am a woman, I have to have sex with my boss to get a promotion. Yeah, that is very common in workplaces in general, everywhere.
All the time.
Yeah, it is implied that if you want to get that promotion, you have to get through the boss and this one and the other one. Okay, why is equal opportunity for men and women so important? Because it provides a solid foundation for a safe working environment. And here we talk about the liability, okay? A good policy prevents the risk of an employer's liability for acts of discrimination and sexual harassment. Okay.
Or for example, in Coca-Cola company, in Coca-Cola company, they don't take women to work.
Oh, I did not know that.
You know that? Yes. Yes, yes. Like in Coca-Cola company, you have like two company in all the Argentina, in all of our country, and like you have like a two-way to enterprise. One of that it's Atlanta, Embotadora Atlanta, or Atlantia, I don't remember, and they don't take a woman to work.
They don't take women, yeah, mujeres.
Women.
Yeah.
Women to work because they get pregnant.
Yes.
And they.
For the company, it's not a deal, you know, because they know that they will have to give the maternity leave, and they won't always count on that person because of different circumstances. Yes, you're right. Okay, guys. The rest is in the platform. So, do you want to make any question, contribution, anything? Or if not, I leave you enjoy the long weekend. Cami, were you saying something?
I was just going to say that there's a story of a woman that worked really hard and she never got a raise until she went to a doctor, and the doctor told her that she couldn't have any kids. And then they give her the promotion.
Oh, do you remember the name of the woman? No,
I don't know. I saw it a long time ago.
Well, that is typical. I mean, that's a clear example of discrimination in the workplace. So since you won't have children, we give you a higher salary and the promotion because you are useful for us, okay? You will be able to work full-time for the company, and we won't have to think of you having kids, the maternity leave, etc., etc.
Or they asking that everybody ask it to me. It's like, I'm 34 years old, so why you don't have child?
Yeah,
you know?
Why do you have children? Yeah.
Or children, yes, why?
Yeah.
You're gonna be alone all the time. And my face is like, yes, I want to be alone.
I'm okay.
I'm okay. Why you don't have children?
Yeah.
You know? Just because?
Yeah, I mean, 1 week ago, I was discussing this topic with a psychologist, and she told us, it was a group of people, that before the, how can I say mandato? El mandato de la sociedad.
Mandatory? No.
No, it's not command, orden, no.
Or
Mandate?
action, no.
Mandato divino. Ok, commandment. Mandate, mira, no estás tan lejos. Divine mandate.
Giving mandate de una.
Imperative mandate, yes. Court order, legal mandate. Okay, this is legal. But like the divine commandment, okay?
Like a
to have
society
children.
mandate.
Yes, mandate to have children. And somehow now it is becoming, what I told you, the other way about. It's like the mandate is we don't want children. And she has observed that it's very common that couples say we don't want children, or a woman, any woman, I mean, the women that she treats in her workplace, they are convinced that they don't want to be mothers, okay? So she was asking us if we thought that, a ver, es como que estaba pasando lo mismo con el mandato de tener hijos al mandato de no quiero hijos, ¿sí? No quiero ser madre. Que al final terminábamos
como al otro lado opuesto.
Casi sin elegir, ¿no? Que en realidad lo que tenemos que hacer era ser conscientes de la elección, okay, to be aware of our choice, but not only because it is the trend, okay, porque está de moda no tener hijos, okay?
It's like the other side of the point. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, guys, it was a very nice class. Thank you for being here. I will upload the PowerPoint presentation, and next Friday, Adela will come back. I will be with Ade, but she will be giving the class, okay? So hope to meet you there, and hope you have a...
We are going to continue with CIDAO?
No, not really. We're going to talk about criminal law. Yeah, what Enzo was talking about, because we skipped that topic. Nos lo saltamos entre Mauri y yo. Así que vamos a ir a criminal law, que es súper interesante, y lo va a dar Adela. Yo voy a estar, bueno, ahí ayudando en lo que pueda.
Okay, thank you.
Bueno, chicos, cuídense, que estén muy bien, and see you next Friday.
Okay, everybody, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Have
You
a nice
too.
weekend, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.